And welcome to Geek Toys, episode number 3. My name is CJ Boat. Welcome back. This week, this is the show where we talk about the things that you should be playing with or shouldn't be playing with. This week, we are going to be discussing our friends from IK Multimedia, their iRing motion controller. Now, this little bad boy, well, these little bad boys, really. Here, let me get over to their site here really quick. So you, too, can look at the spectacularness that is the iRing motion controller for iPhone and iPad and iPod Touch. This does not work with any kind of Android, and that actually is quite upsetting to me. That is really one of the few things that I have against this, is that it does not work with Android. Like I said, that is really and truly the only thing that I have against it. It does come in 3 different colors: white, green, and off-white/gray. As I switch back to my camera, I have the green ones. Now, in the box comes, it's a very small box. It is right here. This small box is all you get. And it's very simple, very designed. It's kind of what IK does best. Very fluid designs that don't take up a lot of space. They don't also give a lot of instructions in the box. They just kind of give you the registration code where you can go download the 5 or so apps that they have working with it currently. It works with their DJ application, they have a couple iRing specific applications. It works basically by using your camera on your iPhone or iPad in this case. I actually borrowed a friend's iPad so I can test this out. And it, partially because I had to fight with his account settings, is the only reason why I had an issue setting these up. If you're not working with somebody else's equipment and it's just yours, it flows very quickly. Get in, you download. I downloaded just the free music creator app, and I went for it. Said, can we use your camera and microphone? I said yes, and then it pops up a very simplistic interface. I'll put those down and go back to the site, which is what you want to see. This is where all the good stuff, all the magic happens here. Whoa. That's not the one I wanted to share. Sorry. Oops. Alright. So yes, touchless control. You can control music and other applications without touching your device with the iRing motion controller. What you see right there on that one is the music creator itself. And as you're going down the page, it kind of gives you a more detailed explanation of how you can do it. It operates on 3 axes, X, Y, and Z. It does work with depth. It has to be a certain amount of distance away from the iPad. What they also don't really tell you on this is it needs to be in a spectacularly lit room. Music Judo. Actually, yeah, if you're playing around with it, you can do it. If you stand far enough away from it, you can basically do like Parappa the Rappa stuff up against it. It exports really easily. What you get in the box, I love IK for doing this for me. Each iRing package includes two double-sided rings, free downloadable apps from the App Store that are enabled to work with iRing by a simple registration. And it is simple. If you have a IK Multimedia account already, you sign in, put in the registration code, and boom, you're done. No problem. You have 20 registrations. I believe it was either 20 or 10, and you just go with it. It's plug and play, really. Now, now I'm going to a starred system from now on for this, mainly because that's just kind of how everybody does it. It's not perfect, at least not what I was playing around with it. I tried getting a good amount out of this, and I did create what you heard at the beginning of the show, which may probably wind up being our theme music, as weird and simple as it is, because that is what we do here. It's weird and simple and good. I am going to give this a 4 stars out of 5. It is not perfect because, one, it doesn't work with Android, and I'm going to tank off points instantly for that. I'm telling you that right now. If you don't have universality for your items, you're going to get points taken off of it. And also the fact that I was not aware that you had to be in an extremely well-lit area for it to work. If you're using an iPad, it does require iPad 4th generation, so the newest ones. Basically, if you have a Thunderbolt adapter, you're good. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it's $24.99. Yeah, $24.99. And it works. It works really, really well if you can get it, if you're in a room with enough lighting. This is not going to replace your DJ app in a poorly lit club or anything like that. So if you're wanting that, that's not what you're getting here. You're getting something that you can play around with, making some music in your own home. If you're running the iRing DJ app, it actually works really, really well with the DJ app. And actually, the DJ app that I kind of boo-hooed on the Mixer review, I take back when actually used on a device that actually has screen real estate. So when not using a 4-year-old iPod Touch and using a 4th generation iPad, the DJ app is amazing. Let me tell you that. It works really, really well. But that is kind of how it is. If it's not Android, and also it doesn't control everything. You can't use it for remote touch controls or anything like that. So the iRing from IK Multimedia, $24.99. I am giving 4 out of 5 stars. Now, before we head out of here, I want to thank our sponsors over at ThinkGeek. If you think Geek Toys, the first place that you should think is ThinkGeek. If you head on over to geek-io.com/thinkgeek, ThinkGeek, you can find pretty much anything that you could ever want, ever, from ThinkGeek. So I'm going to actually go over live on the air, and we're going to pick a Geek Toy. Just a random Geek Toy. You can even watch me go to geek-io.com/thinkgeek. And here, $30 off everything site-wide right now for orders $100 or more. All right, thanks, Pop. Father's Day is coming up. I'm a father. There you go. Your dad deserves some good loot. Let's look what they have for Father's Day stuff. And we go down. You have a guy that looks surprisingly like Jared Budlong, modeling a 8-bit Father's Day barbecue tee. I wouldn't mind that. Only $5. Red or red? Oh, no, not my size. You got the Jedi robe, giant robot slippers, bag of holding, Star Wars polos, watches, tactical chef apron, anything that you could ever want that is a geek toy is at ThinkGeek. So geek-io.com/ThinkGeek. We want to thank them for their support of the show and the network. On that note, folks, we are going to go ahead and head on out of here. Until next time, my name is CJ Bode, and this has been Geek Toys.
You have been listening to a part of the Geek.io podcast network.
Loud noises!
Visit us at geek-io.com for all of our great shows.
The pressure is building slowly, inexorably inside me. Oh my.
Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's bad for you. Go figure out how it works.
Geek.io. Copyright 2014.
I want to get out of here. I want to leave this place right now.